Endgame X. Waterfall. This unassuming place. The Crescent. I will have nightmares of this place. But it will not break me. I won't let my life be written off as a failure. It started with optimizing the shape of the automatons for labor. Then to make them sturdy enough to withstand any tough condition. Then, we thought it necessary to surpass Ulok's design and powers. Just because we could. That is how we inadvertently turned tools of peace into weapons of war. Those are perfectly valid considerations to have. It's no fault of your own they were taking advantage of in such a way. I should have known how these golems would be used in Ellerie's hands. I should have known how easily Lindros falls under the spell of his dear friend. Instead, I marched blindly, just because the road was there to be marched on. Because I was an Archsage, and there was magic for me to apply my expertise. It's not your responsibility to right the wrongs of others. I want to believe that, too. But this is not some pang that will simply fade. Crushed corpses and decimated dwellings as far as the eye can see. Not even the green tide could cause the damage I saw firsthand. I cannot possibly forget it, knowing I had a hand in facilitating it. I know this can't be an easy weight to bear. But there are surely better ways to go about fixing this. The words of that snake, Maurice, can't be trusted. I do not trust Maurice. I trust his motivations, that he wants Ellerie dead more than anyone else. Would Ellerie's death really solve everything? Why the focus on her, and not on Lindros? Because I'm well aware of her corrupt nature. But more importantly, because I want to believe in Lindros. To believe the bright young man with such hopes for the future couldn't possibly have chosen this on his own. Perhaps I am deluding myself, but it is a willing delusion. You're really committed to this. I just don't want to see you put yourself in danger, Nerissa. I must correct my mistakes, or else I shall never sleep again. If your mind is made up, then all I can do is follow. Orin, this is about me, not you. I wouldn't want you caught between your hometown and me. Did I not promise I'd prioritize you over all else? I know how much you love Irinde, and how much it'd hurt you if Irinde turned against you. But you must also know there is no world where I let you charge into danger alone. I know what I've chosen to do will hurt you, and for that, I am deeply sorry. Nonsense. You've always shouldered my burdens. I wish to shoulder yours, no matter what it might cost. You know I hate gambling. What makes you think I would agree to this? What is a mere gamble now, compared to the inevitability of assimilation to Ellerie's kingdom? Vague conjecture is insufficient to drive me to action, Maurice. There are many with grudges against Ellerie willing to join my cause. Some names among them might seem familiar. Tower, Orin, Nerissa. You got Orin into this too. Even Tower. Many of these participants are still nominally Ellerie's allies. It will not be difficult to bypass Ellerie's meager security. Especially as scattered as it is now with clearing the monsters. I hate to admit it, but you've caught me hook, line, and sinker. There may not be another chance to drop Ellerie off her self-made throne. Is that an agreement? I'll have to discuss it with Orin first, then I'll give an answer. Brave heroes of the Crescent, it pleases me that you all gather here. This isn't about you and your petty schemes. This is about the future of the Crescent. I understand that I've long heard of your fame, Master Roswick, yet we meet for the first time. Likewise, Tower. Though I wish it was to share drinks and stories. Not to discuss this new shadow that has fallen over the Crescent. I'll cut to the heart of the matter. Ellerie cannot be allowed to rule. Time and time again, she profits off the conflict she starts, even this war. But I remind you, she shall not be satisfied with just the Crescent. Her ambition shall see her drag the Crescent into war with the mainland. For what she will do, and what she has already done, she must be stopped. Aye, even in our brief meeting, I saw fire in her eyes, separating her from the rabble. But little did I know, that fire would only months later burn Yolunzar to the ground. She played our war with the guilt to the detriment of all others. If our alliance had beaten the guilt those months ago, all this wouldn't... Oren, Nerissa, you're both nominally in Ellerie's employ. It will be your duty to sneak in our allies past Irinde's guards. Blades in the dark are not my strong suit. I'll see what I can do. I do not like abusing the goodwill of my countrymen, but if I must. Many warriors are felled on a joyous occasion, while they are least cautious. I suspect Ellerie is most vulnerable following her grandest victory yet. Once I've found the suit... Hold on. This is my operation. You seem to be under the mistaken assumption that your words hold weight. You'd rather listen to Tower, the man who brought Ellerie to the Crescent. I trust him over some foreigner with no investment in the Crescent. We've all become deeply rooted within this land and call it home. You, however, only stir up conflict to benefit your foreign masters. Even Ellerie cares more for this land and its people than you do. Well spoken, Tower. We've not forgotten what havoc Maurice wreaked upon Irinde. If not for our temporary alliance, I'd push this log through your skull. Looks like you've lost control of the situation. The people have spoken. This is ridiculous. I brought you all together, and now you... Shut up and let the real man of the land do the talking. I will address one of his concerns. I am personally indebted to Ellerie for her efforts in saving my granddaughter. But this is not about me. This is for the Crescent. She cannot be allowed to rule. I like that. For the Crescent, eh? We're not turning that into a rallying cry. This is an execution. Nothing more. Any humiliation is acceptable, as long as I see Ellerie dead. Another one chopped. Good work. Lindos really went all out on these big ones. Why do we have to come all the way out here? Can't we just order some grunts to do this? You've become a little comfortable in your role as one of Irinde's commanders. It is good for morale if the leaders are seen toiling just as much as anyone else. Well, it's not great for my morale. We do deserve a small break. I hear these waterfalls are one of Yolunzar's best tourist locations. It's just water, ain't it? Why come to see more water? You have a whole coastline. Your life must be so devoid of joy compared to everyone else. Oh, that's a good one, Ellerie. What the fuck? I don't like how there's nothing here. Wait, hold on. Oh, custom description. Ellerie promoted him because I knew him, but he turned out to be quite suited to leadership and corruption. Who could possibly have told? Doesn't speak much, doesn't ask a lot of questions, and follows orders to the letter. My favorite kind of underling. Okay, let's check Wisp. Anything new? Why do... Jesus Christ. Why do I feel so melancholic? Is it a fear of impending death? A soldier from Irinde who fights for Irinde. I cannot ask for anyone more capable to stand with me. Alright, inevitable impending death, what do you gotta say? And soon must yours truly, a former bureaucrat, now chieftain of the Irindi, and soon most of the Crescent. I refuse to fall here. Ah! Comforting. Wonderful, even. Alright. In that case, let's go all out. If we can't bring anyone else, then I have better ideas. We're gonna give guard everything. Who has a spear? Wasn't it? Didn't Krinya have a spear I could use? No, but this flag. Okay, flag. What about Zububai? Okay, there we go. I feel like I'm missing something here. I guess I could use like a spear for 2 range. Because like I know the risk's gonna show up. And that's not and Bujia not gonna last long enough. Alright, spear. Dune? Dune maybe? Yeah, okay, there we go. I'll see if I can hey, why do I have mystery drink here? Fuck it, I'll keep it there. Maybe there's something I can do with it. I have Ellerie anyway, so I at least have convoy access, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okay, looks solid. Brave sword, a bolt sword, umbral edge. I do kind of want to get potato that the flame sword does, so maybe I can use. Yeah, maybe I can use. Yeah, maybe use potato to do. No, whisk to do that. Raylan, where's the fucking flame sword? Oh, there it is. There's also the autocorrect item. Auto grip, yeah. Okay, we put that there. Take Fire Emblem. Fitting. Hold on, I'm gonna put Dune stuff in the convoy. And Krinya. Yeah, I need. Wait, Shadow Flame I don't need. Yeah, now we should be good to go. Or as realistically good to go as we could possibly be. I'm gonna take the light rune because, like, I see a choke point in here. And if I can abuse it, I might as well, right? Yeah, okay, it's there. Can we even... Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Oh, shit. Our target is within reach. With such a measly escort. This demagogue, this... Silence. Everyone, move. I thought we were the only squad coming this way. Huh. That's Tower... Wait. Is that Maurice? Oh, Elis. Maurice? Dog who fled with his tail between his legs at Arende's might? Why does he dare show his face here? That's a good question. They don't march towards us with friendly intent. I feared... I can't believe this is happening. Well, I can. And did even consider it. But not so soon. Not so close to our victory. How can they be so quick to turn on me? If they've really turned traitor, count 1 or 100, I will cut down everyone that approaches you. Chief, you have nothing to fear. Did we not have guards watching the perimeter? How could such a force have slipped through? I thought they were all part of Oriana's crew, or the friendly adventurers. They came through our allies. I had no reason to suspect anything. I have no one to blame but myself for this carelessness. I pray you'll be enough, Guard Captain. Ah, what What's gotten everyone so worried? We're going to die! Chief, you've doomed us! We are? Isn't that our allies? Look, I see Chief Oren. You two better give him every damn thing you got. If they're here to kill me, they won't want witnesses. Maurice, Maurice, Maurice. Nothing will save you from my wrath. Not these former allies you've turned. Silver sword, bolt sword. Oh, thank God, Mad Splitter, not Goujaw. Tower. Should I have done something different? Should I have had you killed when the opportunity arose? Should I? Oh God, they're using his actual stats. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Oh no! Nerissa, you snake. I knew you did not like me, but I thought you better than to attempt assassination. That's slightly terrifying. Meet me. Same question. Weren't you from Yalunza, I think? With the flame swords and the eagle roasts? Oren. I let you go from your position peacefully. I never wanted you harm. But it looks like the feeling's no longer mutual. Cormorant. Unari, hi. Oh wait, Roswick. The old place is in the past, you miserable old sack of bones. Jesus Christ, Ellerie. Unari. I knew this ritual would come sooner or later, but right now? Right after my greatest victory? Salt Sword. Oh, everyone is here. Call it fucking Smash Ultimate. Wait, Friar. You won't be meeting with a good fate, that's for sure. Okay. I can do this. Seal flag, let's see. Huh. That's an exact kill. I guess I can use this now then. Wait, you have... Yeah, you have this. So, what if... Right, trade... Yeah? Yeah! Let's go, playable potato! Whee! And I guess we can have Chops take out the Paladin. Yay, we're tearing through the remnants of our enemies! Isn't that fun? Okay, wait. Okay, no, we need that. We need that. But since we've got everyone here, what if we just... Fuck, I forgot contraption. I'm going to make a cut here. 1 second. Alright, I didn't forget it this time. So you put this back, get the contraption, because we had to get it off Chisin. Okay, yep, there we go. Now we have bulk. And we click the funny Seahawk flag button. Da-da-down. Oh yeah, we could just go all the way here, huh? Although, except Tower. Tower's fucking terrifying, actually. We have like, how much movement? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this should be viable, actually, since we also have a good chance of avoiding shit. Maybe we can just, You have a reinforce. We have a reinforce. Why don't I just use that? Yeah, we can do flame sword here, and then set up Seahawk flag. Yeah, we do that, and then we can do reinforce. Yeah, okay. I like this plan. Okay, here we go. Sea Hope flag, and there we go. Whee! Spear. Okay, we can get rid of Unari as well, which is good. Great, even. Two, three, four. Wait, you don't have 4 movement? You have 5. Why is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, okay, we'll have He Who Chopped just cover this part here. What the fuck is that? Heavy Spear, of course. Okay. Awesome. Okay, 20, so that's 10. Does he actually live this? Hold on. We need to map this out so we don't get an embarrassing finale. Okay, so that's like 9 plus 14. 14 plus 8. 22, 20. Okay, so Potato does live this, actually. Wait, does he? Wait, that's like Silver Lance. Plus, wait, this is 48, basically. 28, 59, he does not live this. My god, what a fucking fraud. Wait, hold on. With Sanctuary, he should. This is 59, like, it's a total 59 damage, so we might... No, wait. That doesn't work like that. Oh, shit, You have Sanctuary at least, so maybe... Yeah, okay, you know what, fuck it. For the bit, I'm just gonna... I want to see if I can shred this map, so... I'm gonna see how far this takes us. Wait, do we have, Windsword, maybe? Yeah, Bado. I could do it. That cannot do it. Okay, this is really bad. Actually. Well, I'm sure nothing could go wrong. Probably. We're probably fine. Yeah, we're probably fine. Just believe. Okay, bye! Curse you, Ellerie. If you had never come to the Crescent, if... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, guard solos. Good job, God. Excellent stuff. Oh wait, I think this triggers Maurice. I forgot about his fucking skill giving him a bajillion range. Like a fucking dick. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, you actually hit! Fantastic stuff. Whee! Unfortunately, not fantastic enough to save you, but I appreciate the moxie. Oh, nicely done, potato. Wow. Yeah, Maurice is kind of threatening, actually. Very scary unit. Why turn against Arende, Chief? After you worked so hard to protect it from the guild. You truly are the perfect soldier. I pity you. What? Don't think about it too hard, guard. You have better things to be doing. Did all this come out because of my mistakes? Was I ever worthy of leading Arende? I don't know, you have to ponder that later. Not now. What? Why? Why up close? Devoured by the beast I willingly fed. This feels so fucked up coming from God. Going, like being said to God. Devoured by the beast I willingly fed. I deserve this. But Orin, I shouldn't have let you come. They should be fucking horrified right about now as they're like bleeding out on the ground. The map is clear! Okay, that's fine. Can we get a Seahawk flag set up? 13. Okay, we don't have it active anymore anyway. 18. $24. Shit, I think we're still short. What if? What if? Yeah, we have miracles, so it's fine. $24, 0. Okay, there we go. That'll do it. Now we can get the CO flag proc off. Alright. I thought I'd be one of the few adventurers to retire. Dying peacefully in bed, surrounded by friends. Funny how things work out. Alright, how do we do here? Wow, okay. Yeah, that's just it. That's the map. That's the map. Who do I get the conversation for? Maurice or Tower? Questions. Or I could do both. I could do both. I'm going to try and do both. Before... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, wait. 21. Okay, 40, 40, 15. That's 25, 25. Okay, we're gonna have to throw slightly just to get this additional conversation. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that does it. And even if that didn't, I had guard in the back. He had no chance. I have to commend you. I thought your threat had been long neutralized. Here you are, having turned my ass against me. You planted the seeds of your own downfall, Ellerie. Why are you so truly so desperate to see me dead, I wonder? Is it really out of loyalty to pursue me all this way? Is it truly your wife's death? When you yourself let her die to further your own career. I have 1,001 reasons to see you dead. Why bother with specifics? Because I wager the specific reason is much more pathetic. You couldn't bear being beaten by me at every turn. And that even my downfall was not your doing. Your crippling inferiority drove you here. To score just one victory. You can haul all you'd like, but at last I have you cornered. Only the final victory is the one that matters. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. You may find a nasty surprise under those eggs. This time, I gave my all. No slipping away. Yeah, okay. I'm just going. No, there's a crit chance there. Wait, did you skip over the enemy phase flashing thing? That's weird. Okay, Wisp, do you have anything? Ah, well. One last Sea-Hulk flag proc for the road. Ah, what a ride it's been. To the Crescent. Wait, actually, we have Bill Miracle, right? You didn't just randomly get up? No? Great. Alright. To the Crescent. There's nothing more to say. Draw your weapon, Ellerie. How very much like you. I had a whole emotional speech and everything. Well done, Ellerie. I'm sorry. What do you have to be sorry for? I was the aggressor. For my wrongdoings leading us here. For not being the person you wanted me to be. You do have a lot to be sorry for. Don't you make that face. You knew this day would come. No, I did not. I wanted to explain myself to you and Oriana first. You didn't give me the chance. There's nothing to explain. I had to end the siege. We were bleeding troops against the walls. It was either... And your invitation to House Heron. Did you have to do that too? I'm not spending my last moments listening to you whine. Don't tell Krinya how I died. She does not need to know what will hurt her. It would have been in my interest anyways. Then I can rest. Oh, that's tragic. To be fair, Tower, they were gonna invade anyway. It was a matter of time. Arcsage, Chief Orin, this is not the end you deserve. I know they worked tirelessly, furthering Irinde's interests all those years. Despite our differences, I recognize that they were truly noble souls. Allow me to bury them with honor. They should not get a traitor's burial. Of course they do not. What transpired here was a plot of Maurice and Unari. It was a tragedy that the good chief and Arcsage were unexpectedly caught in it. Is that how you want the story told? There will be no talk of treachery. They would never betray Irinde. Then it will be done. One more thing. Chop Maurice's bodies into 1,000 pieces and feed it to the dogs. Or Orin. If you had succeeded, it'd be 2 obstacles gone. But I am not so lucky. Grandfather was invincible. How could he die to some common rabble? No one is invincible, Krinya. Always treasure the family you have now. Because you never know when the worst might happen on the Crescent. I thought when I become rich and powerful, I could really thank him. Maybe build him a mansion or something. I'll never get that chance now. You know Tower wouldn't care for that. The best thing you can do is live happily. That would bring him joy like nothing else. That's not enough. Nothing can be enough to repay him. I'm sorry. The Crescent lost a great man and a great grandfather. Are you sorry in a general sense, or something more than that? There's no point in lying to you. He was discontent, not just with you, but with how his life had turned out. I should have known he'd do something drastic. I should have known to stop him. Once Tower makes up his mind, no one could stop him. Not you. I hold no grudge against him for that, though I pray you'll forgive me. I can't truly forgive you, Ellerie. At its roots, this was all your doing. House Heron would have invaded eventually. By encouraging them to come unprepared, I truly believe I've ensured a better outcome for the whole Crescent. When was it ever up to you to gamble with the lives of everyone on this land? Just because you claim you know best. You and Rosetta, you're not so unalike. Was this all truly good for the Crescent? Or did you convince yourself it was? What does it matter if the outcome is the same? I want you to ask yourself if you can keep up that excuse for all your decisions. Oriana, do you regret protecting that defenseless young woman from those thugs? Near those rotting docks, those years ago? What kind of question is that, Ellerie? I just wanted to ask. I would never regret saving a stranger. Is that what you want to hear? That is all. Goodbye, Krinya. May you live happily. Years later. Do you think we'll be home in time for my birthday? For your birthday? It'll be years before we even see home. Really? I thought she meant years as in figuratively. Nothing takes years. Shops. You really have no idea what you signed up for. Not really. I don't get why everyone's so enthusiastic. Why are we going over there when the credit is just fine? Let's put it this way. If you had a small tomato farm, and your neighbor's was 10 times that size, would you be satisfied? I'd be pretty satisfied. I could live off a small tomato farm. Less work. You wouldn't survive the Great Tomato Conflict. Let's just go. It fills me with pride that you've really made something of yourself. But to go across the ocean? I still think of you as my little girl. I'm not ready to see you go. Ready or not, you can't keep coming to my rescue every time something happens. I don't doubt I could, as silly as that is. I don't need it anymore. Anyone who gets in my way, I can turn to ash with ease. I wish you'd rely on the blessing less often, Krinya. You worry too much. Speaking of which, Mother, please, stop spending all of your time fruitlessly searching the blessing. I thought I was pretty secretive about it. It's quite easy to figure out considering what tomes you've been leaving about. I thought we resolved the issue years ago. Why are you still obsessed with it? If there's any returning trace of the madness, then my time would have arrived. I've already lived a far more interesting life than that sickly young girl could imagine. So what if my life is a little shorter? If there's some other thread out there, I don't want to have missed it. You and Grandfather already went through everything under the sun. You've spent far too much of your life living for me. Please, live for yourself. I know adventuring is essentially extinct, but there's so much more out there. I was not expected to be on the receiving end of a lecture from my daughter. I'm sure if Grandfather was here with us, he'd tell you the same. I shouldn't delay our departure any longer. Keep well, Mother. Maybe take up soap making or something. Why soap making? Is this like about Alyssa AVT? Why soap making? You do look like a Celine Dion model or something, so... The Crescent has truly been a blessing. In so few years, I have it all. Land, power, wealth, an army at my beck and call. Princess, you may be disgusted by my methods, but that is who I am. You believe that I only fought for your ambitions, but it was always my own desire. Chief, I'm ready! Say your goodbyes to your mother? For like the 17th time? Yes! I was willing to leave you in charge of the Crescent as primary governor. You do not need to embark on this undoubtedly harsh and messy expedition. The Crescent isn't enough for me anymore. I know the mainland is where history shall be rewritten, and that's where I want to be. You're truly a woman after my heart. You're destined for great things. Is there nothing I can say to convince you to come with me? You know I have little desire to aid in Ellerie's plan to go to the mainland. The Crescent is my home. I wish I could say the same, Pom. Only through practical application and refinement can I improve my art. And for that, Ellerie's expedition to the mainland is where I must go. You seek out war, Lindros. This is the price of progress. Then I must send you off. But Lindros, if there's one thing to remember, don't let anyone second your decision. You're smart, the smartest man I know. Alright, Pom, but what's that about? Do we look like someone so easily swayed? You kind of do, Lynn. Only by you. You flatterer. I shall be waiting for your return. Don't forget to send letters. There'll be some very detailed letters, so much that you'll be sick of receiving them. Ah, that fucking hurts, man. Quartermaster, it's been a while. I haven't been a quartermaster in years, but good to see you too, Pom. I knew you'd be here to see off Krinya. That makes it two of us losing a loved one to that darned Ellerie. It's not my place to curtail Krinya's ambitions, even if I don't fully approve. I imagine you feel the same for Lindros. Yeah, I love him, but the guy... The old Lin would have balked at what he does now. But I can only love him for who he is. If we truly decided it, there's nothing truly stopping us from joining them. But we don't. I imagine our hesitancy arises for quite similar reasons. We know what this expedition represents. But enough of that. This is supposed to be a happy day. We will see them again. Hey, I almost missed you two. Good to see you're still in top shape, Palm. And Quartermaster? I felt like I haven't seen you in months. Even though you live only about a few hundred meters away. See, I'm not the only one trapped in the past. I have been cooped up indoors a lot recently. Ellerie was still asking about your health, you know. Do you still refuse to see her? I should be flattered that I'm still on her mind, but some wounds don't heal. It's not my place to pry. Want to get a bite at my restaurant? We're half off to celebrate the departure. I'm all for it. Nothing tastes better than a discount. Quartermaster, surely you'd join us as well. We've missed you. It's rather ridiculous, but I want to see the boat safely depart. As if that has good tidings for the whole journey. You're not coming? I'll join you two in a short while. That's more like it. Give me your order now, and I'll see to it you get it warm when you arrive. I don't know. Just a porridge. Just a porridge? Come on, that's not what you want. Look, how about I decide? Trust me, you'll love it. You have the moral high ground, and I'll pay for it if you don't. It's a winning situation. I'm sure you know best, Mince. That goes without saying. It's a cold day. Don't catch a chill sitting in the wind, Quartermaster. The Crescent is unified. The green tides are no more. In due time, the dangers of the wilderness will be pulled out by adventurers. This was a future I could scarcely imagined. And yet, I am... Our youths crossed the oceans, staking a claim on foreign lands. The shadow of the Red-Haired Queen is ever present, even in her absence. Only Elis knows how long this fragile peace can last. Tower, is this a Crescent you're satisfied with? It is surely better than how it used to be, and that should be enough, right? And we've done it. That's Cerulean Crescent. It's all done. I can scarce believe it myself. What a fucking heck. I know I've said this a few times already, but I think Cerulean Crescent, formerly known as Coast, certainly belongs up there in the upper echelons of hacking, really. I think it certainly stands among other hacks like TMGC, and based on what I've seen thus far, likely Dreamer 5 as well, as really being up there as the modern faces of the hacking scene. I do think this is a bit on the more volatile end, because the skills go fucking crazy. And so it does create a little bit of a higher barrier to entry compared to most other hacks like Dreamer 5, which are more traditional. Even TMGC has a lower barrier to entry. But if you're looking for something exotic, hell, if everyone is looking for something exotic to really showcase some of the best the scene has to offer, not just in terms of skills and gameplay either, but the writing is honestly incredibly solid for what it is. Even without supports, it's phenomenal. Rivian has done a great job really making every cast member ooze character. Not just in every interaction, it's great. Even the villains end up being memorable as a result. Except for maybe, and even John Rick, I remember. I don't remember the fucking Mikhail guy from the Saltworn Escape map all those years ago with Whipjack. But my point stands. Virtually every character in the story oozes charm, and it's a phenomenal piece of work. How do you fucking do it, Rivian? Your inspiration was fucking Chinese cultivation novels. What the fuck? But yeah, I'm gonna shill this fucking shit for a long, long time. And you should too. If you're watching this and for some reason haven't played it, go fucking play it, for fuck's sake. What the hell are you still doing? Click off this video. I don't care if I get lower engagement. Click off the video, go to the thread, download this shit, and play the damn game already. Oh yeah, what can I say? Fucking phenomenal ride. Even all the early game changes that really have fucking thrown me for a loop, Rivian. How many times did you change the early game irreparably beyond recognition? 3, 4, maybe 5 times? God, what the fuck, man. But yeah, what can I say? Riding's great. The gameplay is like fucking cocaine to me, honestly. And it is part of what kept me coming back to this hack. I don't think there's really another hack out there aside from... I was gonna say Milio, but Milio doesn't reach the level of refinement of this. No, CC is refined. Nothing comes close to what it is, and it stands out as a unique identity across the entire scene. So kudos to you, Rivian, for making such a masterpiece. Yeah. It feels weird that it's over. I know my, technically speaking, my forays into video making with ROM hacking did start with Code of the Black Knights. And then after that, Shackled Power. But I think it's just the added aspect of me talking to all of you with my actual voice rather than just words on the screen. That also make the end of this all feel so much more surreal and special. It was after this that I started speaking to people. And after this that I ended up actually making new friends and connections. Even just past, like, hanging out in the ROM hack channels of r/FE's Discord. I've gone a step beyond, and it shows a little bit. So, to see it all come to an end it's not quite real. But I mean, hey, I was unemployed since the start of this playthrough, and now I have a job, so... I suppose things are destined to change. It's almost melancholic in a way. I suppose this feeling takes off hold of me every now and again. To the point that it's also really impeding my ability to talk about anything about the game in actual detail. But I suppose it comes with the territory. You came here to hear me after all. And unfortunately, despite my inclinations towards praising gameplay and specifics, I am unfortunately a sentimental motherfucker. And you're just gonna have to deal with that. Man, what a time. I'm not sure there's gonna be much else out there that will compare to the adrenaline rush of just doing a full refresh with Ellerie and getting 6 additional actions in a single turn, you know? Will I ever get that same hit? I don't know. Maybe it's best for game balance that I don't. But still. I think you've made something really unique here, Rivian. I don't know if you're planning to make anything after this. I know you're still involved with a couple of phone projects, so I don't know if you have plans after this. But if you do plan to make something fucked up, whether that be another ROM hack, or something new entirely, give me a ring. To be fair, the same also applies to, like, Retina and the rest, but, like, also, this is about Cerulean Crescent. This is Rivian's spotlight. He deserves this much. Give me a ring. You have somehow made something crazy here, and that skill deserves recognition. The maps feel solid, and frankly... Actually, wait, I should mention, speaking of the maps, you wanna know how fucking ridiculously skilled Rivian is? And how much of his aura just oozes into whatever he fucking touches? Alright, so, you might have heard of a hack called Call of the Arm. It's a telephone hack, where... the first of its kind, really, I think? Where people pass it along to the next person, and they make a map, and they all link it together, and it's it's chaotic. You can watch my playthrough on Embers Entwined for a glimpse into what a telephone hack is like. But Rivian made a map there. I think it's Chapter 10. It's the one that's famous for having a secret shop with warp and the rescue stage, which completely fuck up the LTC environment surrounding Call of the Armor. And it famously has a two-way split with multiple bosses and multiple objectives that you have to take into account. If that sounds familiar to you, that goes into my next point. Because when I played that fucking map, completely independently of this playthrough, I immediately went into the chat and I was like, hey, Rivian, did you make Chapter 10 of Call of the Armor? This feels like a Cerulean Crescent map. Or, well, this felt like a Cerulean Coast map is what I said, because this was before the rebrand. And I was right. It was a Rivian map. I didn't even fucking know he was a part of the team. It just felt like a map he would make. And the funniest fucking part? Chapter 10 of Call of the Armor came before Cerulean Crescent. It predated it. And I had a fucking soul read on the fucker. If that's not ridiculously indicative of the kind of shit Rivian is capable of cooking and the consistency he provides, I don't know what fucking is. I really don't. Staircase to Damnation. It brought the smell like that and it tastes like not death. Shit, it's like 7 PM right now. I'm actually kind of hungry. I'd like to take a stairway to Damnation right about now, actually. Sounds nice. Ah, man. I'm sure there's more for me to talk about, but I'm drawing blanks right now. So, if you all don't mind, I think I'm just going to take it all in. I'll read the rest of the endings after recording, sure. But I think I just want to take in the moment for a second. Just to give the Crescent the honor it deserves. How far are we through the cast, actually? She built 2 mansions. Isn't one for a wyvern? I was fucking joking, actually. What the fuck? Why is that real? Oh yeah, I should mention, there were actually a couple of mug updates, especially for like Tower and Marlowe. I did want to get those into the ROM at some point before like recording Endgame, but at least with Tower, I feel like it's enough of a departure that it would feel way too fucking jarring. It's a nice mug, to be fair, but it's personally one I don't like. It's not like I don't super vibe with it. It's not the wrong. It's the wrong term, strictly speaking. But I don't know. It doesn't really feel like it fits with the rest of the Crescent. Or either that, or maybe just normal Tower's design is way too fucking iconic. Which, good fucking Jesus fucking Christ. 210. How much fucking shit did I put this girl through? Holy fuck. Do I apologize to Krinya or what? I mean, she's faring well. She's a lieutenant now. And she doesn't seem to have encountered the hoo-hoo-ha-ha madness, I'm going to kill everyone around me. So, good job, Krinya, on seemingly living past 30. Yay! Though I suspect we've actually caused more damage to the upper realms just by having Vermilion ascend. Oh, he's the Fire Emblem now. Cool. Oh, yeah. Man. Anyways, after this, I'm actually not going to. I should have probably mentioned this earlier. But after this, I'm not going to say goodbye to the Crescent just yet. Because there's a few other ways this whole shebang could have played out. And I'm not talking about the bad ending back in like chapter 7 either. Nah, we're coding the Black Knights in this shit. We got alternate endings. And I think it's worth showing it off to all of you. You deserve the privilege. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Huh. I really did think we were like a good way through the entire thing, honestly. I see tell him cultivate the land instead of himself, though. He turned into fucking Carell, didn't he? Did Yvette fucking die, is a question? It seems like she would fucking die early. Because Marlowe didn't fucking bag her. Her squad always had the highest casualty rates. Her career was... Yeah, I fucking knew it! Was ended by an unexpected mutiny. Yeah, who could have fucking guessed she would have died early? Actually, I'm going to go and drink water because my fucking throat hurts like shit. I recorded this directly after the Bask in Glory chapter. So my throat is very, 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 very fucking dry. It feels like the goddamn Sahara Desert in there, and I still haven't eaten dinner yet. So really, I'm basically stabbing myself over and over. Alright, I'm actually gonna get water. 1 second. If you've made it all the way here, I can only hope this hack has allowed for some semblance of enjoyment. Thank you for playing. I could not have completed this hack without the assets and ASM made by the community over all these years. These several hundred names are far too much to be listed in a text box like this one, but I do encourage you to check out the credits in the main post. Thank you to everyone who has supported me throughout development, providing feedback and playtesting, and reported issues and typos. It means a lot, really. I wish you a very good day. And you better have a good day too, Rivian. This is a threat. You will have a good day. And I think I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to like, sub, comment, all the usual YouTuber shit. I'm not going to take away from this moment. Bye-bye!